Hello, wonderful people. Welcome once again to D and Z TV. Away from the birthday celebration of the Ooni of Ife, we have something fresh, something new, something entertaining for you this afternoon. Before I continue, I want to urge you all, if you've not subscribed to the channel, quickly go and subscribe to the channel, click on the notification button, comment, like, and share this video. Invite your friends and family to come along. And if there's just anything you want to talk about on this channel, let us know. And guess what? We will talk about it. Right now, let us go to the gist of the day. Now, we know that the Ooni of Ife, one of the things he lacks so much has been his personal happiness. He lacks personal happiness so much that he can pay anything. I mean, just anything to see that he gets his happiness back again. Inasmuch as he tries to do all of this, happiness still seems very evasive. Yes, it's seeming a little bit evasive as everybody in the palace is struggling and scrambling to see and make sure that they take a pan of flesh from him, not minding that his happiness is actually what matters the most. One of the most difficult issues that everybody is facing these days is mental health. As a matter of fact, the Oni's mental health means a lot to everyone. So, in the midst of all of this chaos, he's been trying to, and Naomi has still looked very adamant. Naomi doesn't want to come, and other wives are really not interested in his well being. Rather, they all want to grab what they can grab. What is causing the issue this present day now is the commissioning of the Jaja cinema, which everybody seems to want to have a hand in it. Everyone is scrambling, everybody's struggling. There's been so much happening around the Oni of Ife that is making him himself know that there's a gap that needs to be filled. Now, in the midst of all of this, there's this thing that is always said that old firewood need a heart to catch fire. In the midst of all of this, the Oni has actually made up his mind to go back to his first initial love. Hmm. I'm sure you will be wondering, I'm sure you'll be imagining, what is DNZ talking about this time around? Yes, so that is how it is. The Oni has made up his mind to go back in time to where it all began, go back in time to where it all started, go back in time to see that the offspring that actually that he just needs it at all costs. That's why the Oni himself has gone to meet Princess Adeola and her help in seeing that he gives a listening ear to the Oni of Ife. You know why? The Oni knows that the person who can have the ear of the mom and do exactly what he wants to do is none other but Princess Adeola. Yes, Princess Adeola is actually the material that once she speaks, he will listen. Yes, once whatever she says immediately stands the test of time. You see, Oni, as a matter of fact, is a very diplomatic person. He knows and understands what is good for him. You know, one of the attributes of the Oni is that he's not a proud person. No, 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 he's not a proud person at all. At every point in time, he knows what he wants. At every point in time, he understands the logic of nature and he understands how to go about it to get things done. That is why he has come to the help, ask the help of Adeola to help him ask the mom to return back to the palace. Now, Adeola has said of a truth, this is a very difficult task because before now, she was not happy the way Oni treated her. She was not happy because she was in the beginning suffered, toiled when Oni was nothing but a surveyor and architecture. She was always toiling with him. So at the point when the Oni now became what he is, it was now logical that the best thing Oni could have done was to continue to stay with Adeola's mom. And do not forget, a child was already in the picture. So there wasn't a room for marriage, but they knew that they were still going to be co-parenting. They were able to co-parent the girl, and she was able to become what she is able to become today. But all in all, the truth about the matter is that talks have been opened. Yes, which is actually the genesis of everything. The genesis of everything is for them to start activate discussions. They just have to activate discussions. They just have to know that they are heading somewhere. They just have to know that no matter what happens, so far I would need a heart. And Adeola's mom, if seriously persuaded, might actually return. But we are not too sure because it is said you cannot read the mind's construction on the face. Yes, the mind's construction cannot be read on the face. The mind's construction in the mind. But all the same, there's actually no harm in trial. And the Oni has made this first move to see that he brings back his beloved first wife into the palace. Because anyhow you look at it, the man needs to be happy and he needs to have his mental health and mental strength back. All right, people, if you think the Oni is on the right path, quickly come to the comment section and drop us information there. Because whether anyhow you want to see it, Oni wants to be happy, and his happiness is sacrosanct, and no one can take away his happiness from him. Thank you so much, and do have a wonderful Sunday. Chidima, give that picking bread.